Welcome back. In previous video, we discussed about where to use this AI, right? Now, in this video, we will discuss about how to use AI, okay? Any AI, ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, whatever it may be. Let's discuss. Let's see how it will work in ChatGPT because it is more famous than any other AI, okay? So, using AI doesn't mean that simply give one instruction to that AI and it will give all the correct answers. Your talent is how to ask the correct question to the AI. That is the main thing. That is the main talent of how to use AI. Okay. That, in other words, we call it as prompt engineering also. I am not going to explain the entire prompt engineering. The basics of the prompt engineering I will explain you so that you can use the AI in a proper way. Okay. So let's check. This is a syntax of the AI. For example, I know everybody is using ChatGPT nowadays, right? So you simply give a prompt and it will give answers. Okay. So now, but you should not simply give one question and you are getting the answer. There is some format to interact with the ChatGPT. Okay. So whenever you give any instruction, whenever you ask anything, you should follow a format. That is, first you should give a role to the ChatGPT. Okay, means for example, you can tell that expert. For example, now you are learning digital marketing. Okay, so you can tell the ChatGPT. Maybe you doesn't know about what is traditional marketing and what is digital marketing. Is it recording? Yeah. Okay. So, for example, you doesn't know about what is traditional marketing and what is digital marketing, right? So you will simply type in the Chat GPT search bar. Tell me difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Chat GPT will give some answer. You may understand that output or you may not understand that output, right? So for that purpose, first you should give a role to the Chat GPT. Okay. Now, if you tell the Chat GPT, you are a trader with 10 plus years of experience, suddenly ChatGPT will become like a trainer and it will search the entire internet how a trainer will explain this topic, karke, right? For example, if you have a client and the client is from food industry, that is the restaurant, and you want to create some social media post for that client, right? So what you will do, you will simply type in the Chat GPT, create 10 social media post for so and so restaurant, for biryani restaurant, right? It will create all the things. Instead of that, first you should give a role. Act like a social media manager and content creator for many restaurants in Odisha or Hyderabad. Okay, now we need to post something. Next, you can give the prompt. Okay, that is one thing. Then next one is context. Context is like some background. Give some background information of the work, what exactly you are going to ask. Now we are talking about the restaurant. So the role is act like a social media manager and content manager or graphic designer, and you worked for many restaurants in Odisha and created many mind-blowing creatives or content and whatever it may be, right? Next, the context is now for this month, maybe the January or December, whatever it may be. In this month, you need to create some mind-blowing or some insightful creatives and content for this restaurant. That is the context. For example, this is December month. Just assume that this is a December month. Okay. So December month. So you should give that context. In this December month, you need to create some posters and create some context, maybe some quizzes to this biryani website. Sorry, biryani restaurant in Odisha or in Delhi or in Hyderabad. Okay. So it will think like that. Okay. first it will create that, or it will act like that one. Okay, it will search for the entire internet, and what people will do if they have 10 plus years of experience as a content manager and graphic designer for any restaurant, what type of post they will post. Correct? First it will search the entire internet and it will take that role. And then context also we are giving. So for December month, you need to post, you need to create some content and posters, right? And so, and it will think, okay, December month. So Christmas is there and Boxing Day is there and summer, it is winter. So we need to post a winter related post. So mouth watering related to the winter, something it will think. Okay. And then task. Then you give the task. Okay. So now create 5 post on biryani. Okay. Biryani, or if you are giving any offer, you can mention that also in the context. So 5 biryani posters, creates content for 5 biryani posters for biryani restaurant. Okay, that is the task. And the format is also very very important. In which format you want? Is it in a sentence, or is it like a hook lines, or you want images? Okay, that is also format, or in a tabular column or bullet points. So create the above in bullet points, or create the above, create images for the above 5 images. You mention that number also, that will be easy, you easily will get, right? 5 images or 5 bullet points or something. That format also you should give. General syntax to interact with ChatGPT is these 4 things are main: role, context, task, and format. Okay. And now to fine tune the output, okay, to get more precise output, you can add these 2 points also: audience and tone. Who are the audience for whom you are creating this content? Okay, the restaurant audience will be, if it is a restaurant, then the audience will be nearby people, okay, who are the non-veg people. Okay, veg chicken biryani, for example, you ask ChatGPT to create content for chicken biryani. People who are interested in chicken biryani, people who are interested in non-veg, okay, and people who are nearby to that area. So those are the audience, they are the audience. And tone, which tone you want the ChatGPT to create the content? Is it funny, hilarious, or inspiring, or informational, playful, or sad? What exact tone you want? Okay, for example, now the war is going on, Iran and USA, some war is going on. So if you tell the chat GPT to create some poster, and the tone should be sad, right? Or information, it should not be playful, funny, hilarious, right? So as for that, maybe if you are creating some memes, means then you can ask ChatGPT to create some funny memes, right? So this is a format whenever you interact with ChatGPT. Okay, remember, note it down. Okay, first is role, and next one is context, and third one is task, and fourth one is format, and fifth one audience, and sixth one is tone. Okay, last two may or may not, if you give or if you not give, that is also fine. If you give, you will get the correct output. Okay, see here, combine role plus context plus task plus format plus audience plus tone. Example, reference for consistency, powerful. Okay, if you can give example also, plus example. If you give example, this is not mandatory. If you give example, you will get more correct answer. Let's check, let's type this in chat gpt, and let's check how the chat gpt will give the output. Now we are not going to give role, we are not going to give context, just we will give task and we will see. Okay, so now you are all learning digital marketing. So we'll go to the basics, and just think you doesn't know about the digital traditional marketing and digital marketing. Okay, so we will ask ChatGPT to explain or difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Okay, so now I will tell difference between traditional marketing and marketing. Okay, so if I simply type this, it will give a lengthy answer. So I will tell in 3 points or 2 points, 3 points. Okay, enter. So it is giving some answer. So here is the difference, straight to the point. Okay, reach and targeting. Traditional marketing, broad audience. Traditional marketing is like TV ads, newspaper, radio with limited targeting. Digital marketing is highly targeted, age, location, interested behavior. Second point, cost and flexibility. Traditional marketing, expensive and hard to modify once launched. Digital marketing, cost effective and can be adjusted instantly. Measurability. Traditional marketing, difficult to track results accurately. Digital marketing, real-time tracking, clicks, conversions, and engagement. Okay. Now you didn't give any role or any context or anything. Now let's give the role. So now we will give a role to the chat GPT and we will see how the output will be. Okay. This is fine on this output is fine only, but for a ekdam total new person to the digital marketing, they may get confused, right? So first what we will do is we will give a role. Okay. Act as a digital marketing trainer. Act as a digital marketing trainer for 7+ years of in training these skills and train nearly 100 plus students. Okay. Next one is this is a role. Next one is context. Try to give context also. Okay. Now you need to take a demo for a new batch and explain about uh, traditional and digital marketing differences in 3 points. There are some spelling mistakes. Okay. Training, tradition. Okay. This is, so we gave role and we gave context. Okay. Context means the background of that work. Okay. So you are going to, this is the role, act as digital marketing trainer for 7+ years of experience in training, in training these skills and train nearly 100 plus students. That is the role. Okay. And now you need to take a demo for a new batch and need to explain about these differences. That is the context. That is the background of the work. Okay. Now tell me difference between these two in 3 points. I'm giving the format also. Okay. Or else it will give the lengthy thing. So now I gave role, I gave context, I gave task and also format. Format is 3 points. Or you can tell ChatGPT is it tabular call, anything. Okay. First, let's check. I'm not giving this audience and tone. Let's check how the ChatGPT will give the output. Okay. Okay. All right. Imagine this in the first minutes of your demo session. It is giving guiding me. When you talk about a traditional versus digital marketing, don't think of them as competitors. Think of them as evolution. Okay. So let's break it down into 3 clear points. One is audience and targeting. Here it gave audience and targeting. And here also, okay, in the above, they gave reach and targeting, cost and flexibility, and measurability. Okay. So now it changed the output, right? Audience targeting. Traditional marketing is like putting a banner on a busy road. Thousands see it, but you don't know who actually needs your services. Digital marketing is different. Okay. So you can show your ad only to people who are actually interested. For example, if you run a skin clinic, you can target women aged 25 to 45 years in Hyderabad who are searching for skin treatments. Okay. So that is one. And next point is cost and control. Okay, so above what it gave, cost and flexibility. Okay, here it is telling cost and control. Traditional marketing usually needs a big budget upfront. Traditional marketing. Okay, newspaper ads, hoardings, TV ads. Once you pay, it's done. You can't tweak much. With digital marketing, you can start small, even 200 to 500 rupees also a day. And here the key point: if someone is not working, if something, sorry, not someone, if something is not working, you can change it instantly, pause, edit, or relaunch. Results and tracking. Okay, in traditional marketing you are guessing. You may get calls, but you don't really know which ad worked. In digital marketing, everything is measurable. You know how many people saw your ad, clicked it, filled a form, or became a customer. That clarity is what makes digital powerful. Okay. What this really means is traditional marketing spreads the message, digital marketing connects the message to the right person. Okay. So this, see how clearly it gave. We just give the role and context. Here, without role and context, we give, it gives some simple answer, but we need 3 points. Okay, so here also we are asking 3 points, but we gave a role, so that is the different. Now what we will do is, we will give audience here, audience and tone, and let's check. Okay, so just to copy this total prompt. Okay, and paste is prompt. Okay, now we gave role, we gave context, we gave task, and we gave format. 3 points. Now we are going to add audience and tone. Okay, who are the audience? Audience. Okay. Uh, 10th class students. One thing we will do. Nowadays, what I'm noticing is many housewives who took gap, who are in between jobs because of kids, because of marriage, they are learning these digital marketing skills. Actually, they are also learning. So why they are learning is, they can, from home they can work and they can generate revenue. So we will target them. Okay, so audience will be like housewives, housewives from Odisha who are totally new to digital marketing. They doesn't know anything about digital marketing. Okay, who are totally new to digital marketing. For these people, we are going to explain traditional marketing and digital marketing. These are the audience. And tone also we should give, right? Tone. Can be inspiring or playful or funny, engaging, whatever it may be, some tone. So I will give a tone playful. Okay. Now we gave all the six points. Okay. Role and context and task and format and audience and tone. Okay. Now click on. Okay. All right, ladies. It there itself is started. Okay. All right, lady. Let's keep this super simple and little fun. Think of these like everyday life examples. Okay, we want 3 points, right? Talking to everyone versus talking to the right person. Okay, traditional marketing is like shouting in a busy market. Traditional marketing is like shouting in a busy market. Hey, buy this. Hey, buy this. Everyone hears, but only a few care. Digital marketing is like WhatsApping only, WhatsApping only the people who are interested. More personal and more effective. Okay. Big spending versus small spending. Traditional marketing is like putting a big ad in a newspaper, cost a lot, and once it printed, it's done. Digital marketing is like trying a small Facebook ad with 200 rupees. If it works, great. If not, you can change it instantly, no waste. Guessing versus knowing. Traditional marketing is like cooking for guests and wondering wondering did they like it or not. Digital marketing is like getting direct Facebook direct feedback. How many people saw your ad, clicked it, and even messaged you? You know exactly what's working. Okay, simple takeaway. Traditional marketing is equal to loudspeaker. Digital marketing is equal to personal conversation. So we will change little bit and we will see. Okay. Audience. I will change audience to housewives who doesn't know anything. Housewives from Odisha who are totally new to digital marketing and who uh, who are going to start and who are marketing and learning this to start their small business, a small tiffin center, and wants to market for that. Okay. So these are the audience. I just change little bit. Okay. Why they are learning is they are going to start some tiffin center and they are going to learn these skills. Okay. Enter. Okay. And okay, it changed. All right. Imagine you just started your tiffin center at home. Now the big question is, how do people find you? Let's make this fun and super relatable. Telling everyone versus telling hungry people. Okay, traditional marketing is like putting a pamphlet in every house nearby. Some people may not even need tiffin. Okay, digital marketing is like posting in WhatsApp groups or Facebook where people are actually looking for home food. Okay, you are talking only to hungry customers, not everyone. Okay, they will only purchase, right? And spending big versus starting small. Traditional marketing is like printing 1,000 pamphlets or giving paper ads, cost more and no guarantee. Okay. Digital marketing is like putting a small ad in Facebook or sharing in local groups with just 100 to 200 rupees. You test, see response, and then grow slowly, safe and smart. Guessing orders versus seeing orders. Traditional marketing, you wait and think, will anyone call today? And digital marketing, you get WhatsApp messages, calls, even comments like Akka, Didi, today menu, what is today menu? It gave in Telugu because I am from Telugu. So ChatGPT already know about me. So it gave this in Telugu. It means Didi, what is the menu for today? Okay. You can clearly see who is interested in ordering. Okay. Simple takeaway. Traditional marketing is equal to waiting for customers. Digital marketing is equal to bringing customers to your phone. Okay. And for a tiffin business, this is powerful because one good WhatsApp group or Facebook post can bring daily orders. Okay. So this is the difference. This is how you should interact with a chat GPT. Okay. Not only chat GPT, any other AI. This is how you should ask the question. Then only you will get the correct output. Okay. In next class, we will learn more about how to interact with yeah, these are the formats. Okay, we will discuss about some secret prompts. I tell them as a secret. I think those as a secret prompt, but with that prompts you will get more precise and more accurate results and funny way also. Okay, and this slide is like formats. In how many types of format you can ask ChatGPT. Okay, give 5 options, bullet points, numbered list, table format, step by step, checklist format. In the previous prompt, you can ask a ChatGPT to give the output 3 points in a tabular column or in a table format. That also it will give. Let's check that one and close this video. Okay. Okay. This is, I copied this prompt. Okay. And explain traditional marketing in these two in 3 points in a tabular column. Okay. And click on enter. See, it changed the total format also. Okay. So as per your requirement, you can ask the chat GPT. So point traditional marketing and digital marketing. Point who sees your promotion. This will be more accurate and more clear if you if I expect to my students. Okay. Who sees your promotion? Like giving pamphlet to every house. Some may not even want tiffin. Okay. Digital marketing is like posting in WhatsApp group, Facebook or Instagram where people are actually looking for home food. Okay. Money use paid. So this is the format it is giving whatever you ask, it will give in that format only. Okay. So in the next video, we will discuss about some secret prompts. Thank you.